From the Inland Empire, News 27 brings you live breaking news coverage of Southern California's Fire Watch.
Welcome back. This is a News 27 special report on the fires burning in Southern California. I'm Kitty Alvarado. The headline in the Californian really tells the story, the upper hand. Firefighters are finally getting it thanks to a change in the weather and thanks to the arrival of new help, especially in the form of air support. Chris Lawrence has the story.
There it goes, 12,000 gallons of fire retardant dropped from a DC-10. Blanketing part of the Harris fire.
Yeah, 910 and 90, that looked really good right where we needed it.
The plane was deployed to that part of San Diego County after shifting winds moved the fire north and east and prompted new evacuation warnings. An average air tanker can cover a few hundred yards of the Harris fire, but the DC-10 can lay down a fire line 3/4 of a mile long.
You can see a northwest wind today.
It's 7:30 in the morning when the pilots get their first briefing.
That fire is 196,000 acres, 10% containment.
The fire retardant is loaded at 8 a.m. and 15 minutes later the flight crew is suiting up inside the DC-10. At 8:45 we board what's called the lead plane. It flies the actual route ahead of the DC-10 and tells that pilot where to make his drop.
Okay, let me make a run through there. Just watch me.
It's 9:45 in the morning when we come in for our first drop, flying right into the heart of the Harris fire at the same altitude as the DC-10. It would take a typical tanker all day to do what the DC-10 does in minutes. When we fly into the fire, the turbulence is a little jarring, at least to me. The pilots don't seem fazed by it at all. They hit their target this time, but sometimes they miss. It could be a miscommunication between the two planes on where to start the drop.
And sometimes you just misjudge the winds, and it just goes where you didn't expect it to go.
As the fires get knocked down, the victims are beginning to return home to see what was left behind. Here's one family's story as seen through the eyes of photojournalist Paul Sirbu.
It's my granddaughter's precious moments and things. That's looking like all we can find. Half hour ago we got here and didn't know what was going to be here.
Devastation, it's just sickening. This is what they got left. This is what my sister...
Our whole family with their two
that's all they got. When we left, we got here in 20 minutes, and we all had 20 minutes to get out of here, and that's all we had, and we grabbed our stuff and we ran.
This was 3-bedroom, and my daughter and her husband and their 2 girls lived here.
And what are you recovering now from here?
We're not finding very much, maybe just something that means something to them, some pieces of precious moments or pieces of, we found a little box of jewelry or 2, a class ring, things like that. But, not a whole lot, just maybe memories. Where are you, in the playroom?
Well, this is like...
You're in the toy room. Where's the refrigerator?
Oh, with all the friggin' telephone books on the top. We were leaving here, the police told us we don't have 15 minutes, we gotta leave. So, I mean, I came from Escondido, from helping people evacuate in Escondido. I got here, I had 15 minutes and we had to leave. That's all we had.
That story was just heartbreaking. All right, well, fires are still burning across Southern California. Damage estimates are now at $1 billion. The death toll right now stands at 8. And 2 more bodies were discovered in the rubble in Poway this morning. The governor has added reward money to catch the arsonist responsible for the Santiago fire, and President Bush is on his way to see the devastation firsthand. Here are the latest numbers. The witch fire burning in Witch Creek east of Ramona has burned more than 106 96,000 acres and is 20% contained. You can also see the numbers on the Pumaka fire, one of the ones that's been sending so much smoke into Temecula. The rice fire burning in Fallbrook has burned 9,500 acres and destroyed 206 homes and 46 structures. CAL FIRE says it's 20% contained. 35,000 people have been evacuated. The cost of fighting this fire already stands at $1.2 million. We're also keeping an eye on the Santiago fire burning in Orange County. Numbers there, 22,000 acres have burned, and that fire is only 30% contained. Here's some good news now out of Riverside County. If you haven't heard this news already, the Rosa fire up in Duluth, 100% contained this morning. That one was held back at 411 acres. KZSW is now resuming normal programming. We will bring you the latest updates throughout the morning as they become available. Join us again for our noon update as we bring you the latest information on the wildfires. Thank you for making News 27 your choice for news. On behalf of everyone working behind the scenes and for myself, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good day.